All right, welcome back, everybody. We last got our piloting skills up to level 4 so we can pilot Class C ships. We also got our ballistic and energy weapons and a few engine systems, shields, and some of our starship engineering and what other stuff as well while we were doing the piloting skills. The next bit we're going to do is we're going to get our, install 5 unique ship modules. Now, the best way to kind of do this is if you have your own starport, and I'll show you why. So what we'll do is we'll head to our Bessel III outpost where we've created it, if you've been following along. And this is a good location for us to do the next step. And what we're going to do is we're going to be building on our ship. Now, one of the things we can do with our ship is with this location, view and modify your ship, this allows you to use commonly used star parts. So, as you can see, we have a ship here, and we're going to make some adjustments to it. But we want to do it, and the thing is to be able to do this, it's almost like, man, we've got so much to do, and it's going to cost a lot of money, and so much to invest, but we do have $154,000 credits, and we can do this. So what we're going to use is structural items. So if you haven't done any of the building, one of the things you can do is you can add to your ship. And what we're going to do is we're going to add to our ship with structural items. For example, we're going to bring up structural items because you can see they're cheap, but we have to use unique items, and so we can use these beautiful things. $562. Boom, that's one item. It says we have a warning. Warning is reduce mass or improve engines. Bet we can still fly. So what we do is that works. And if you take a look, we have completed the first one. So that's what we're going to want to do. So you want to use different parts, by the way. You have to use unique parts. So what we're going to do we're going to use unique structural parts. Okay, so we got some cowling. That might be fun to use. Now, I am actually going to build onto this thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this forward, and I'm actually going to put a habitat here. I'm going to use a Deimos habitat. I'm going to use the Deimos all-in-one berth. No, I'm going to use the engineering bay. Or should I do the engineering bay B? Yeah. Come on. The shipbuilder is temperamental. Bingo. So that's the second one we've done. I'm going to put this here. Put this here. Gee, let's do some more structural. Let's see here. The bracer. Yeah, we can put a bracer here. And then put a bumper on there. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the fifth one. Put a port wing. And then we'll accept it. Boom. And so you're going to do this over and over again until you... Now you have to use different parts. For example, if I were to delete these and try using those again, it's not going to give it. So what I'm going to do is I'll show you that. Oh, I don't want to buy a ship cut. Oh, rah! Fumble fingers. So I'm going to modify again. I'm going to delete this, delete it, delete it, delete it. Just keep this stuff. And then I'm going to... Alright. Alright, so as you can see, just doing that, no changes. Now, if I were to go back in and add structurals, the hull. Alright, we're going to keep that. And what you're going to see, it counted. It counted because it was a brand new thing. So we're going to be able to build these things, and you're going to be able to get your shipbuilding up to level 4. So you'll be able to pilot the best ships and purchase the best items. So we're going to do this. I'm going to fast forward this. I'm going to get myself skills up there, and then I'm going to show you the last part, the roundabout, to get yourself unlocked for some of the best, I guess you say, parts of the game for purchasing parts. All right, I'll see you on the flip side. All right, that monstrosity. All right, we did a great job, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's go back in and get rid of the stuff we don't need. So, only cost us a few thousand. I'm going to keep the rest of it. I did add a control station in this berth and this cowling and these things. I do have plans for it, for this design. So I am going to keep those for right now. I'm going to be doing some advanced designs and putting something together. So this was me getting you to the top design. Now, what I would recommend for you to do, my recommendation would be to use your outpost here and get yourself up to level 61. Level 61 seems to be a kind of a soft cap for some of the parts that you can uncover. So once you do that, you'll be able to basically design just about any ship you want. There are a few things that you need to do to unlock certain things. The UC Vanguard quest will unlock certain UC Vanguard equipment, which we'll do and we will eventually do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to unlock, get myself to level 61 so that I'm able to unlock everything. I'm going to then do a design. I'll do a design and put together a ship that will be the ship that we'll use for a while until we get another ship. But yeah, I'm glad I was able to show you how you can use some structural and using the cash that we had. It was important because we needed to do that to get it up there. We had to use the cash that we had earned to be able to, we had to sink about, a few thousand into that to do it. It takes that, but if you use the structural and you use unique ones, it's 5, 15, 30. pretty good. You know, you're doing 50 different adjustments, and in between, you're getting to know what your ship's going to want. So, anyways, thank you very much for joining me. Appreciate it. You guys have a very good evening.